Oh my goodness, I love Chase's segments. I am just dying with all this pizza. Hi Chase, Salt Lake Foodie, how are you?
I'm doing well, making the studio smell great, right?
I know, and speaking of studio, these are Pizza Studio, which we'll talk about in a minute.
Yes.
But why he's here today is to help out those who aren't really great with making Valentine's Day plans, but still want to not get in a fight with their partner.
You procrastinators, right?
Yes.
Including myself.
What is kind of the theme of today's top picks?
So I'm doing places that you can get in today.
Yeah.
There is one that you could do a reservation, but I'm looking at all price ranges,
okay,
right? I'm trying to stay under 50, 60 bucks.
That's nice.
Yeah.
It's like we're too soon after Christmas, guys. We're still struck. Okay, so let's start with number one.
Yeah, so the first one I'm going to talk about today is Charlotte Rose Carolina barbecue. I know, a mouthful, right? He named it after his daughter, actually.
Oh,
right?
That's
so they're
adorable.
from the Carolinas, and they're bringing barbecue here like I haven't had before. What you're looking at is their 3-meat, their pulled pork, brisket, ribs. These are redneck tacos right here, right?
And you kind of just lit up when you said redneck tacos.
Oh my gosh, they're so good. So I love tacos in general, right? But they're putting the brisket on it, and you can put their Carolina molasses barbecue sauce on there.
Is it an experience like none other you've ever had?
Good. Everyone in there, I mean, you go in there and you'll get educated on barbecue way back to the 1800s.
Really?
But the biggest thing that I love there that surprised me the most is this right here.
What is that?
Chocolate chip cornbread.
Wait, what? What?
Yeah, it's like a cornbread and a brownie, like had a baby, and that's what it is.
That is crazy. I'm sure they'll have a line out the door now that the word's out. Okay.
It's an awesome spot.
Well, let's move on to number two then.
Yeah, number 2 is Ginger Street. So this spot has a really great atmosphere to begin with. You walk in and you just want to hang out. It almost feels like a party, right?
Well, I've seen the location. It's where the old Planet Fitness was.
Exactly.
Yeah, right there on the corner.
Exactly. Yeah, so they took over right there on State and 3rd South.
Yes.
They took over that spot. But they're doing Asian hawker street food, which
is that?
basically streetcar food, right?
Okay,
in the Asian countries, right? But so things that they can do quick. In fact, you can go in here for lunch and sit down, order, and be out. Have your food right there, 6 minutes.
What?
And I'm talking like is good quality food.
That sounds like people with kids would really like it, and the people who have to watch the people with kids.
The yellow curry is you have to go to, right? Everyone knows yellow curry, but their yellow curry, they're actually doing it with butternut squash and Fuji apples in there. So they're giving it a nice spin on things. Their pad thai is awesome. And those pork ribs that you saw there, there's a caramel Asian sauce on them.
Sounds like everything's a little bit modernized, a little, culinary oomph to your typical food. Yeah.
And then, of course, Valentines. So Friday, they're doing a fixed menu, 3-course, $25.
What?
Yep.
I am so happy this is in style now. Okay, let's move on to our lovely friends at Pizza Studio.
So Pizza Studio, they just rolled out this double crust idea. They had a customer that came in and said, hey, I want deep dish. Like, well, we can't do deep dish. Why don't you do double crust? So now they're doing a crust, sauce, and crust, but it's giving this like airy flakiness, not that denseness that I don't personally like dense pizza crust. In fact, I won't eat crust if it's dense.
So it breaks it up a little bit so that you don't just bite into a huge thing of crust.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
A few pieces that I love though, the truffle mushroom right here. If you haven't had truffle before, you gotta start with this one. It's amazing.
They have truffle at the Pizza Studio? Because these are not expensive pizzas.
No, you're looking at $8 to $9. In fact, on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for Valentine's, if you order 2 11-inch pizzas, you get 2 cake de fleur cupcakes, which those are usually like $4 a piece anyways.
Okay.
So that's a steal. That's like the ultra cheap
dinner and dessert.
And dinner and dessert for
like
under 20 bucks.
Oh my goodness. Bring the whole family, because that would be fun too. So where can we find more of your picks?
SLC Foodie on Instagram, Salt Lake Foodie on Facebook.
Okay, and I haven't made any Valentine's Day plans yet.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I'm taking the truffle one.
No, I was going to say have that one.
Try to have expensive tastes on a beer budget. Thank you so much, Chase. Okay, here's what's coming up next.